G'day everyone and welcome back to This Is the Police. Unfortunately, I had a bit of an issue with my recording software and we lost day 5. So I'll give you a rough recap of what happened day 5. Kendrick, our deputy, came to see us at our barn and told us that his family were going to get murdered unless he found someone new to take over for him with the Mafia. So, being a friend, we agreed because...
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier.
That's who we are.
He left you this.
And
a man?
This is
What
the result.
Man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this. Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Eight in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a Mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
All right. Yes, we're coming tomorrow. No. Okay. Start the day. And no song. All right. Alrighty, here we go. So, alright, the other thing we did is we solved both cases and we arrested this guy, and we're going to make him an informant to try and roll up the whole gang. So now we start an investigation into this guy. I'm going to have to put them on that. Alright, they can go there. Excellent. Oh, good. Alright, so... Wow. Cool, Duck Dynasty. I like it. So we've got a space to hire another detective. So, where do we need a detective? We need an experienced detective on Shift B. What we're going to do is we're also going to bone DeBrito, and we're going to hire her for Shift B, and then we're going to use our opportunity to get rid of Birch. Him, and we'll get max power. We'll push Shift A. Alright, good. Anyone else we can move on? So I wouldn't mind getting the Duck Dynasty guy. Don't have any oldies, do we? I wonder if we can... No. No. Alright, cool. We'll have to come back to that. Good. Yep. Oh! Hold on. We got a raise. Good. SWAT team upgrade. Do endurance. Yeah, bad luck. We've got an extra slot, so we want to put, yeah, wouldn't mind another 200. And Shift A, so we'll put him in there. Close that. Okay, so we've got 4 days to do that. Alright, cool. Oh. Sorry, clicked off the screen there. Okay, good. So review the clues. You guys can pause it and read those if you want. Close that. Homicide report. Good. Got him. Case closed. Employee. Manager tried to push him into a vat of boiling chocolate. That's not good. So we're going to send... Actually, Koshi and Beckman. Proceed. Alright, cool. We've got a handle on things. Carjacking. Okay. Send them. These two nearly back. Okay, that's right. Cool. Kashi's on. Good. Kashi and Beckman are on the way back. Good. Alright. We're back. The more crimes, this gets longer, the more crimes you get. And
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here. 113.
Good. Got him. Beautiful.
710A.
Hostage situation. Weeping child. I'm gonna send you two. Alright, cool. Just sort of
911 in progress.
Rubinovich Casino. Alright, so we'll send Yancey and Austin. Actually, no, we'll send Koshi and no, we'll send Yancey. Proceed.
710A.
Hostage situation. Good. Jack, we're dealing with a moron who refuses to pay his debts. Alright. Send Tsubaki. Alright. Cool. Yeah, hope you're all enjoying this series. I'm enjoying playing this game. It's a little bit of fun. Yeah. Enjoying bringing it to you. So excellent. Alright, we got the guy at the casino. If you're in... Okay, it's the end of the day. Assault with a deadly weapon. Alright, well, this is a big one, so send everyone. Just want to... yeah. Alright, cool.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Try that. Excellent. Who would think that throwing a rubber sex doll at the offender would help? But it clearly does. In this day and age, anything is possible. Alright, then nearly back. The end of the day, shortly. Seeing stolen property. Alright. Here's our frames for our investigation. Alright. So, we'll go and collar him. You go. You go. Some buffs for them. Alright, Shift B's turning out to be quite good. I like Shift B. Trying not to get any of them killed. Alright. Beautiful. Got him, case closed. He gets 100 points for that. Beautiful. And we've now got... we can get a $5,000 bonus for him, but we still want this one. We need... okay, so we need this guy to get to this guy to get to her. Alright? Cool. And that is the end of the day. Alright, cool. So, if we look at this... Shift B is looking quite good. Shift A tomorrow. Okay, good. He's going. We'll get some top ups in there. Cool. End the day. All right. Day 7, 21st of July. Racist gangs run wild in city. Investigation into Francis Kendrick could resume. Second tower to be built in Freeburg. Alright, there's all the news that isn't fit to print. Alright.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kind of like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Alrighty. So we've got Martin Stett is your new deputy. Oh, great. Who's he from a... Alright, so we've got Gary Francis Powers. We've got Duck Dynasty. Alright, we've got a pretty nice little crew here. Kim Beasley. Alright, all kinds of weird and wonderful characters in our shift. Awesome. I'm almost tempted to tell him to stay home today, but the old fella's starting to get a bit tired. Old Stuval. Alright, let's get into it. New records can be obtained as a gift or thanks to your service. But why wait when you can refill your record collection now? Alright, we've got to go through this. No, we can't play them, so we're not going to buy them. But it is there as a mechanic. The Mafia can offer you some very interesting services. You're practically a member of the family now. So it will hardly cost you a thing. Oh yes. Okay, so under... the Mafia will falsify a special crime in progress report, and all the officers who arrive at the scene will be killed. Okay. The Mafia will falsify, and you can have a detective whacked. Okay. And they can threaten the right price. They'll threaten witnesses too, and committee members. Awesome. Well, we don't want any cops whacked yet. Alright. Okay. Send your staff for training, barbecue, consulting detectives so we can hire Sherlock Holmes. Buy silence. Cool. Buy names. Alright. Hire a snitch. Cool. Weekly salary, money earned. Alright, cool. Alright, we're doing well. Alright. Let's see
9/11 in progress.
what happens here. Bigfoot Athletic Shoes Shop. Alright. They've run out wearing new shoes, so we're going to send Strong and Grant, because I need to get her buffed up, or I need three excuses to get rid of her. I need three failures so I can get rid of her. Could always have her whacked. But no, we won't do that. We'll try to play this as honourably as possible.
410A in
The
progress.
feeling we won't be able to. And a solo. That should be enough.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here. 911.
Beautiful. It's good. Young Grant a buff, so that's good. They're on their way back. I might have to have a look at this one. Training, because I would like to send some of these guys for training. These low stats ones. Today in Freeburg we're hosting the premiere of Back to the Future. The film's distributors. Okay, cool. Sounds like a job for Samadhi. Let's have a look at this. Yes, we'll do that. There's that.
410A complete.
Cool. Attempted murder. Beautiful. Another offender in the books. Excellent. Kicking goals. Kicking goals. It's good. Samadhi's down
412A in progress.
Freeburg Elementary School. Attack the teacher. Oh. It's not very nice. We're going to send Baroda and Grant and Robbins. It's probably a bit overkill, but I just want to make sure we get some buffs in these guys, especially Grant. Alright. City, Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue. Okay, we have to put 3 in there. Mafia assignment. Jack, we have something going down today at the engineering plant. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $4,000 would be enough for such a request. Okay. Area mod not. In the closet. Send 1 for that.
412A.
Good. Alright. Ah, cool. So we start to start that investigation off, and all right, good.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
All right, good. Just shut him through the door. Alright, they're back. That's good. Investigation. Sale of stolen goods. Alright. Seller. Jin Yang always handles the big deals personally. Chinese businessman Bo Shu secretly arrived in Freeburg last week. He's convinced that the necklace was stolen from his family back in the 17th century. Transfer tends to be a regular visitor and tells the buyer in advance which table to find her. Payment. Jin Yang always insists on full payment up front and never deals in cash. Okay, cool. Alright. Day is just about over. Ba 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 da da. Ba da da. Ba 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 da da ba da da ba da ba da bum 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 bum. Alright, so these guys. Alright, cool.
9/11 in progress.
Alright. Okay. Beautiful.
9/11 complete.
That. And alright, this is to get the send everyone to this one because we're going for the head of the game. Psychological test. Jack, you must have seen. We're tired. Okay. Tomorrow we've got to go to the shrink. Okay, great. That'll be fun. We're about to get 20 grand in our kitty, so that's good. Assuming we arrest the lady correctly. That's why I sent our best people. Alright, good. Case closed. Buffs for everyone. Alright, eliminate the gang. You've destroyed this gang, the Red Masks. 20 grand. Happy days. Woo! 20 grand hype! Eliminate gang. Jack, keep up the good work. Good. Alright, so that's the end of this day, and well, thank you for joining me. So we'll call this an episode. Sorry we missed part of it. I think we're going to... Now, I don't want Stovall. I need to give him a break. Anyway, we'll end the day right there, and when we return it'll be day 8. I want to thank you all for joining us. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up and a like at the bottom below, in the area below. Comments always greatly appreciated, and if you're new, please subscribe if you want to see more videos. Anyway, thanks again for joining me.